Timekeeper at the bell, Mr. Michael McCann from Harrow, and Mr. Mickey Van with his final instructions. 12 3-minute rounds.
Hello. You both had your instructions in the dressing room. Don't forget, I want no noise with you. Shake hands, back corner. Good luck, fellas.
Graham Earl, by his own admission in his career, although he's only had that one defeat, he blows a little bit hot and cold. He's going to have to be on his game today, because look at this fella. If my couple of decades or so commentating on boxing's got anything, taught me anything, I kind of know when a guy's up for it, and he is absolutely in there and focused, Duke.
Absolutely, absolutely, John. And he's a very ungainly, long-armed boxer, is Ramirez. And he's
hasn't lost for 3 years.
Yeah, he's very much on his game mentally. Earl cannot afford to get off to a slow start.
Earl got fiddled out of it by Ricky Burns. That was the defeat. That was over 8 rounds last year, but he's kind of come again since then. Signed a new contract with Frank Warren, splitting with Frank Maloney, and straight away a fast start to this fight.
It's a nice right uppercut there from Ramirez on the retreat. Earl just seemed to just be fazed by it just a little bit, but he's trying to get into the fight nice and lively, taking the centre ring as you'd expect, keeping his kid on the back foot.
And a heck of an aperitif with that Kevin Mitchell fight. This is the main course. Can it be as exciting? I wonder. Graham Earl's wife Leslie will be watching here, I'm sure. 2 young kiddies to think about as well. They've got a 3-year-old daughter and a 7-month-old son. Graham Earl said that it's not through his career been really about money, it's been about glory. He's never really been one of those fighters who's been in there simply for the money, but now it's about providing for his family's future.
Well, Earl's head is very stationary, it's just there to be hit right now. Just has to keep Ramirez on the back foot, keep popping the jabs in the right hand, just like that. Give this guy plenty to think about. Needs to hit him, hurt him quickly.
Earl, who's been a pro now for some 9 years, good jab, good left-hand lead. He's got good stamina as Earl. And I suspect he might need it tonight. Ramirez straight away showing indication that he's not going to be bullied around. There's a bit of the shoulder in there before that left uppercut fired in.
See, because he doesn't really know what this guy's going to do, he's got to be just a little bit cautious, but at the same time he's got to be aggressive. Ramirez is really fired up and he's throwing punches at different angles that he's not really sure, but he knows what he's doing.
Earl physically, although they're much the same sort of height, looks slightly the bigger framed. Closing stages of an intriguing opening round. Interesting first round rather than spectacular, Duke. Not a lot between them.
No, I'd just give it to Earl just on aggression. Not really work rate, just on aggression. The fact that he was actually trying to force the fight and push this kid back.
Ramirez, though, is a rugged sort. Not lost, as I say, in 3 years. Last fight he lost was to Corrado Battaglia in Italy, who went on to become the Italian champion. Since then, though, kind of reinvented himself and got a couple of decent names on his card. Stopped Livingston Ruiz, who gave Steve Foster loads of trouble not too long back. But this is at a higher weight level. Earl, you would think, the further this fight goes, might have the greater punch power.
Yeah, he's very strong, Earl. Very sort of like round-shouldered, carries all the power up top.
WBO title, of course, has been vacant by the retirement of Acelino Freitas, the very good, hard-punching Brazilian, who's made the decision at the age of 30, whatever he is, that he's going to have a go at the promotion game. Well, what a good little exchange this is. Ramirez right into Earl's face. That's a good right hand from Earl. Really good, solid, short right, chopping onto the side of the head of Ramirez.
Earl stand nice and compact, keeping his chin down pretty well, keeping a nice high guard. Just waiting just a little bit too long, Earl, to get his punches off. That's better, that's better.
One straight down the tube, followed by the hook to the body, but Ramirez coming back. Oh, good shot from Ramirez, good uppercut in there.
That's been his little pack punch for the whole of the fight so far, John. He throws a sweeping right uppercut. Earl's got to keep a more side-on stance, can't afford to get caught square on.
A lot on the line here for Graham Earl. It's good. Well, cheers from the crowd, but those shots are taken on the gloves by Ramirez.
Earl's quite a hurtful punches when he lands on target.
Another fairly close round, but Earl's perhaps landed the more meaningful shots.
Because he's swinging that right hand over. All right?
Graham Earl landed the more authoritative shots in the second, including this cracking left hook.
It was a good shot, John, sweeping shot. Ramirez did a good job towards the end of that round, though, just on the back foot, just trying to be as evasive as he possibly could be.
Earl just trying to walk him down, get into range. Fireworks you just know will come.
So Ramirez doing a good job of the lateral movement, just making Earl hit thin air. So Earl has to feint with the jab. Let's just pour with the jab and use it as a rangefinder. You know, like almost like a blind man with his stick, just has to use it as a rangefinder just to find his way. And when he finds him with the jab, he can just land the right hand.
Steps in Earl, trying to land the left hand, but again taken on with gloves, I think, by Ramirez. The right may have got through there, and the left certainly did. Earl trying to keep his guard tight. Tonight in his 26th professional fight.
You just got to be nice and patient, keep that head moving on the way in, keep rolling in and rolling out on the way in. Feed him the jab and then come back with the right hand.
An assuming sort of fellow, Graham Earl, not one of the sport's natural braggarts, if you like. Prefers, as the old cliche does, to let his fists do most of the talking. Good attempt at sustained pressure from Earl, and that's a terrific body shot. Ramirez took it well and tried to punish Earl, but the better, weightier punch in that exchange came from the man from Luton.
It's Earl now giving Ramirez plenty to think about.
Bulk of Ramirez's fights have been at the lighter super featherweight division. Fancying it in there though. Oh, it's a good left hand. Good shot that one from. Good shot from Ramirez, and the chopping right. And Earl had to soak it up there.
Yeah, those shots got through cleanly enough. Earl's got to just regroup. He's not hurt, Johnny, just stunned a little bit. Just got to keep his head switched on, keep the boxing brain switched on.
Certainly the reminder, though, there, Duke.
Absolutely.
Earl far from having everything his own way at this stage. Angel Ramirez showed that he's here pitching, and he landed some good solid shots in that round. And there Graham Earl was on the receiving end, and there was more of that. Certainly the best round so far for the man born in Buenos Aires.
Yeah, Ramirez up off his stool early, he's out to work early, John. As I said before, Earl's got to stamp his authority on this guy. He's got to hit him and hurt him, slow him down, plant the body shots, come back over the top with the right hand and the left hooks. Can't afford to just wait on this guy.
Good tight defence, Ramirez. A lot of the shots from Earl are being blocked. There was a right hand to the body, did get through, but a lot being taken on the arms and gloves.
Ramirez is spending too much time just posing. The footwork's good, but there's not enough work coming his way. So as he's waiting, Earl's just picking him off. Which is exactly what he wants to be doing right now.
Ramirez, remember, has never been stopped. One of the salient questions about this fight, though, is whether or not he was just going to be big enough and strong enough to really trouble Earl, who's perhaps naturally slightly the bigger man, maybe just slightly the bigger puncher as well.
Nice left hook on the right hand there from Ramirez.
The wild swings from Earl, just cutting through the very hot air here. Poor old Dave Parris, who refereed the last fight, he got a real sweat on when he came out of the ring. I think he'll be enjoying having a relax at ringside, just judging this one. And it really was almost like fighting in a sauna, I think. Right hand over the top from Ramirez was a good solid shot, and uppercut in there again. Oh, and almost went down, did Earl. On unsteady legs, he was off balance, I think, as much as anything, but there's the uppercut followed by the left hook, and for a moment it looked as though he was going to go down.
Just a little bit unsteady,
again,
John.
Duke.
Yeah, he's a bit unsteady, John. He's not quite right. The punches haven't had they've had quite a damaging effect. Not enough to knock him down, but they've taken him out of his stride nonetheless.
Well, big right hand as well over the top from Ramirez, followed by the uppercut.
Yeah,
and these are anxious times here for Graham Earl. The crowd trying to roar their man on. Oh, that's a good shot from Earl. Ramirez takes it well, though. Oh, that was a dramatic round, Duke.
Big round for Ramirez.
Big round for the man from South America. We thought he was really up for this one, and he's proving that that is accurate. Graham Earl was on unsteady legs and almost stumbled down there.
Well, it all started with the right uppercut from Ramirez. He's not a good punch picker because he didn't steady himself and try to set himself to finish off Earl. But that's the right uppercut coming back from Earl. True champion's heart.
Champion's heart, champion's resolve, but is he going to win this vacant title? Angel Ramirez is right back in this fight.
When you're coming out. Yeah? All right?
Johnny Eames, trainer of Graham
People
Earl.
fancy this job now. They fancy the job now. You're stronger than that, all right? Smart, be smart, back to being smart.
Yeah, back to being smart, that's the message.
That's
And certainly Ramirez, sorry Duke, certainly Ramirez absolutely does fancy this one now.
That's not bad advice. I'd like to see Graham Earl just move his head more. He's got a nice variety of punch, but there's no head movement.
Plodding in a little and looking just a tad flat-footed.
Yeah, he's not cutting off the ring, John. He's following Ramirez around the ring. So when Ramirez steps to his left, that's when Earl needs to get close enough to him. He should step left with him. Equally so when he steps back to the right. And just closing down.
Impressed with Ramirez's defence. He's a lot on the gloves.
Yeah, his lateral movement's been pretty good, John.
He's a neat boxer. No question. How is it impressing the judges? You got it level at the moment, Duke?
I certainly have. I gave Earl the first 2 rounds. I've just given Ramirez the last 2 rounds. It's dead level.
All at stake. The WBU lightweight title. Graham Earl from Luton in the blue and green shorts.
Needs more of this. It's a nice attack from Earl. Seems to have regrouped, got himself together again. We need more of that though. That's better work, much better work.
Ouch.
Well, you know, just undone all that good work, but just by walking in a straight line.
This is a better round though for Earl. After looking in some stage of disarray in the 4th. Good variety of work. Ramirez punching thin air mostly there, but getting through with one right hand. Earl's fans behind him, almost there in the ring with him, bellowing their encouragement. A lot more up on the balcony here in this bear pit of an atmosphere at York Hall, Bethnal Green. He's done well here, Graham Earl. Come right back in the 5th round. The fight had looked as though it was starting to slip away from him, but he's regrouped and produced a good boxing performance here in this 3-minute period. Terrific exchange right on the bell. Well, I thought Graham Earl did well in that round, but Ramirez was still showing that he has got plenty of danger there. And there's that right hand, and he walked straight into that.
Yeah, he certainly did, but he caught him quite high up on the back of the head, John. So it took the sting out of the punch. Earl's got to keep this guy backed up. That's when he's at his most dangerous.
All in the melting pot at the moment. Ramirez just slipping inside there as Earl came charging in behind his left-hand lead. Again, neat defensive skills from the South American.
Ramirez again, he's gone back to posing, sort of just strutting around the ring, trying to be as evasive as he can be, but he's not winning the round like that. It's better from Earl.
If you're looking forward, incidentally, to the Joe Calzaghe documentary, Joe Calzaghe, No Average Joe, it's due to start round about now. Boxing running a little bit over here at Bethnal Green, but you will be able to watch that on the conclusion of this contest, which is building up to be a really intriguing one. Graham Earl on the aggressive again, on the front foot, thudding in that right hand.
So that's better work from Earl. Nice little double jab right hand, and he just did a little roll after that, which makes him not a stationary target.
What a terrific exchange, and Ramirez spinning him around. Good right hand from Ramirez.
Yeah, they're hurtful punches from Ramirez. His punches are the more damaging when he lands.
That's another one. Earl cannot afford to take big right hands like that all through this fight.
He just can't seem to get out of the way of them, John.
3 or 4 times in this round, Ramirez has really wound up. Earl's taken them, but how many more? Once again, Ramirez bullies his man back across the ring, teeing off this time with the left hand. Good round this for Ramirez. Close fight. We had one terrific one, a cracker between Kevin Mitchell and George Ashe. Is this one going to go to the wire again, I wonder? Crowd roaring Earl on, but those were missing shots.
Earl's most effective with the body work. Ramirez isn't as strong.
We've got a close fight here in the East End of London, and Ramirez coming on strong with big right hands in the 6th round. May just about have squared it up at the halfway stage.
That's exactly how I've got it, John. 3 rounds apiece going into the 7th.
All at stake, all on the line.
I can't help but feel that Earl is physically the stronger of the two, particularly when he goes to work to the body. That's where I think this fight's won and lost for him. Needs to be more effective on the inside. And then
he just walked into 4 really big right hands though in that last round, and he can't be doing that.
No, undoubtedly not. He needs to keep busy on the inside, and that's how he'll break this guy down. See, Earl's not cutting him off, Earl's just following him around the ring. He's not stepping across quick enough and cutting him off. Once he cuts him off, that's when he's got to get to work, get his hands working.
Ramirez has got decent footwork, we've seen that. And that when it comes to it, is prepared to trade. Here we go, is the chant of Graham Earl's fans. Ramirez has other ideas. Doesn't have too many people singing for him here in Bethnal Green. Cagey sort of start to the 7th round. Neither man prepared to gamble too much at this stage. Now here comes Earl. Shots were taken on the gloves again by Ramirez, but that does get through.
Yeah, that was a better shot from Earl. Big right hand, right round at the back of the glove, right round the back of the glove from Earl. Earl trying to set him up for the right hand now.
He's not really at any stage wobbled Ramirez though as Earl so far. I know you say he's the heavier puncher, Duke, and that may well be the case, but he's not wobbled him as yet.
Well, as the pace starts to slow, he should have more free range with his punches.
Ramirez hasn't done a whole lot in this round so far. Sometimes a 30-second flurry at the end of the round can catch the judge's eye. But neat boxing from Earl in this round. Carrying out the instructions of the corner, and he clips his man with a good solid shot.
Yeah, there's not a lot of work done from either boxer, but Earl's winning the round.
Important at this point that Earl had a good round, or the fight may just have begun to slip away. He did well there. We'll see what they're saying in the corner.
Yeah. Just hold that centre of the ring, breathe up. And out. Pour something more down his back, Pete. Up, forward. And out. One more, up. And out. Yeah, just hold the centre of the ring, great, but don't chase after it. Alright?
There's how Duke's scoring it.
What he's doing now,
Graham Earl by a round.
He's having to come in a little bit. Instead of running round, yeah? Keep your feet on the floor.
Not a huge amount in it.
Draw him in. What are you doing? 1, 2, step back off again. 1, 2, step back off again. Yeah? Hit the jab, throw the right hook, a couple of times, landed well. Yeah? Don't go chasing after him now. His legs are slowing down a little bit now. Alright? Same danger. Keep that fucking left hand up. Yeah? Whatever you do, when you finish, you keep that left hand back up.
Said emphatically.
He will need to.
Round 8.
Earl just a little bit marked up under his right eye, John.
Apologies if anybody's offended by the strong language on occasion in the corners, but you know, this is the hurt game. Nothing scripted about this. This is for real. And here's Graham Earl just edging this one. We reckon so. Not a huge amount between them, Duke. Sorry.
Sorry, John. Sometimes Earl just looks a little bit sluggish, John. A little bit cumbersome almost.
Pace just dropping a little here in the 8th round.
Here comes Ramirez again.
He's going to work. This is a big gamble from Ramirez. He's throwing everything in at Earl here. Earl bullying back across the ring, and the crowd are on their feet. Ramirez, I think, was caught off balance as much as anything when he was forced back across the ring there. Don't think he was particularly hurt by Earl's riposte.
Earl's a strong fighter, there's no doubt about that. It's just too easy to hit, John.
These are two well-matched fighters, Duke.
They certainly are.
There's not a lot in this one.
Yeah, the body shots are hurt Ramirez as I thought they would.
Ramirez up on his toes, but is it just a show of kidology? Trying to show that he's still got pace there, that he's still got plenty left in the tank, as he took a really good solid left hook.
Yeah, that is the one, John. He's trying to shake off the effects of the body shots.
Earl's got a little bit of a mouse underneath his right arm. That's a good shot. Nothing serious though, just a little bit of bruising. Well, it's another close round. Not a huge amount between them here. Up to the bell. It was close before, and it remains close, and Ramirez giving Earl the old-fashioned stare as he goes back to his corner.
Yeah, I gave that round level.
Cop out.
Well, I don't like to fence it, but I'll give it level.
I thought Ramirez landed the more quality shots there. I know Earl started well, Duke, but Ramirez really came on strong.
But there was only spasms, John.
Not a lot clean there, yeah, as I thought. That was off balance more than anything else.
Let the jab land first, then throw the right hand. If it falls short, walk off. Don't try and chase the shot that ain't there. Right? Yeah? It's perfect, that round. Round before was perfect. Right? Just don't.
Round 9.
So into the 9th round. Duke's got Earl just edging this one. Well, I wouldn't like to bet one way or the other at the moment.
Well, you're right, John, it's a good fight, it's an even fight. You know, I don't think there's too much in it, but I've got Earl with his nose in front. But Ramirez clawing back the deficit by the round.
Get another view on this fight at the end of this round from Barry McGuigan.
Earl just looks a little bit tired at the moment, John.
Well, just as you think one fight is coming on strong, the other guy comes back. Those body shots, I think, might be the key, though. Just get the impression that they're starting to take their toll just a little on Ramirez.
Oh, good shot, good left hook by Earl.
This is a good round for Graham Earl. Ramirez having to dig deep, having to suck it up in there.
And a grimace from Ramirez as he took the left hook. The body shot went in, that hurt him again. He's decided to come back with his own body shot now. That's it, Earl just needs to keep pumping the body. Keep feeding in that stream of right hands to the body and left hooks to the body. That slows him down.
Now here comes Ramirez. Left hand catches Earl, who has to work off the ropes. Now, is that a knockdown? No, it's a slip. No knockdown, says Mickey Van.
Nice right uppercut on the inside from Ramirez.
Minute to go in an all-action ninth.
Ramirez keeps winging in the big right hands over the top. He's just missing Earl by a whisker.
These are anxious times for Graham Earl. Could all be decided by the closing round. So much on the line for him. Possible WBO title shot coming up, maybe. But first, he's somehow got to get rid of this man in front of him, Angel Ramirez, who very clearly, very self-evidently, from the early stage of the fight, has ideas of his own. But Earl has to absorb another one, another right uppercut from Ramirez. He's landed plenty of those through the course of this fight. We come now to the end of this ninth round. Another big right hand from Ramirez, and Earl has to give ground. Well, what a fascinating fight it's turned out to be. Is Graham Earl doing enough? See what Barry McGuigan thinks.
John, I think he's just about doing enough. There's nothing in this fight. He's really tired. He looks really flat. It's the story of his life, really. He gets his big opportunity after a long, long time as a professional, and he just has turned up flat here this evening. Not enough consistency, doesn't switch it on enough, doesn't back Ramirez to the ropes and throw enough body punches. There's not enough variety in what he does, getting nailed with the uppercut continuously. As soon as Ramirez attacks him, his speed is giving him trouble. He catches him up the middle with that uppercut and that right hand roundhouse right every single time. It's really in the balance here. It just depends on how much Earl's got left, but he really has to bite on his gum shield and give it all.
Could be decided by the remaining rounds. Ramirez, as Barry was saying there, having his share of good times in that round. He finished it strongly, and Graham Earl had to dig deep. On we go. WBU lightweight title, Graham Earl in the blue and green shorts. Pro since 1997. The last three rounds could provide the key to the result. Ramirez, whose ring nickname, a little incongruously, is the Train. Not been too much chugging, has there? He's moved a bit more impressively than that. Oh, good shot.
But there's been a lot more variety to Ramirez's punches. I think Earl's landed the heavier punches, but the variety certainly come from Ramirez. Earl just looking a little bit, as Barry just said, tired, and a bit flat-footed.
Should That's a solid right hand there.
Yeah, a little bit stationary, John.
Taking too many of those for my liking. The further the fight goes, as tiredness takes its toll, Earl doesn't want to be walking into them.
Getting a big push from Earl now. This is like his wake-up call almost.
The shoulder work from Ramirez. Mickey Van spots it, but says box on. Mickey Van may be a live contender for the fittest 63-year-old in the country, I think.
I'll second that, John. He's a real fit boy.
Fitness coach for the Leeds Rugby League players, and look at this. These two lads are pretty fit as well. Still going toe-to-toe.
Well, Ramirez's desire is unquestionable, John. He's almost willing himself on his...
Oh, good shot, good right hand from Earl. Sorry, Duke, he felt that one though.
Yeah, he's prepared to try and walk through whatever else thrown at him. You know, he's prepared to give one to land one. Earl needs more variety to his work.
Maybe about who wants it the most, who really has the desire to move on from here at this stage.
Well, Ramirez has cottoned on to the double jab right hand that Earl keeps throwing.
And Earl comes forward again. Crucially, maybe, having the better of the closing seconds of this round. They both of them had to really dig deep into reserves of stamina. But Graham Earl, for my money, doing enough to edge this round, and that takes him ahead in the fight. Maybe. Ramirez still looks fresh though, unmarked. And the crowd, a knowledgeable one, are really enjoying it. And rightly so. There's Ramirez, absolutely unmarked by the battle. We've got Earl just edging ahead now on my card, Duke.
1 round, John. I've got him 1 round up.
And in the other corner,
off the jab, yeah.
Here's the
don't
advice
take no
for
silly
Earl.
chances, yeah. Win these last 2 rounds, all right? But don't take no silly chances. When you hit him and you're in, get your hands up so he can't land that overhand right. It's the only one's doing the damage. When you're rolling, don't roll too low, you're losing yourself. Right?
Take no chances, win these last 2 rounds and watch out for that overhand right. It's the danger shot. Still could be at stake over the last 2 rounds. It might be decided by who can take these 2. Certainly that's the reading of it of the Earl corner, who said make no mistake. Concentration, boxing skills, and there are tired legs and arms in there.
Certainly are. Earl's got to fight behind a nice high guard. If he can keep the centre of the ring, all well and good. He's got to keep his foot on the back foot.
Just got to keep throwing punches, not necessarily scoring punches, just land, keep throwing something, keep the man going back.
Absolutely. Well, you know the big onslaught is going to come from Ramirez at some point in this round. So Earl has to get his nose in front and keep it there.
He's bossed the first minute.
I just can't help but thinking there's something still got to give in this fight.
Final spin of the dice, maybe. That's a good shot. Ramirez takes it well though, and now it's his turn. Here comes Ramirez, this is his big gamble. Good shot from Earl. Met fire with fire, planted his feet and delivered that left with hurtful intent, but Ramirez is having the better of the 2nd minute of the round.
And Ramirez just won't have it, he just won't let Earl back him up and keep him backed up. And the difference between them is that Ramirez seems to have the final say after each long exchange.
This has been a grueling fight.
Earl's absolutely sucking up so much air. He's so tired.
And Ramirez again coming forward and landing shots aplenty. And Earl's in trouble. He's cut. He's cut over the right eye and cut badly. Big attack from Ramirez. And Earl is in a mess in there. Graham Earl is taking everything Ramirez is throwing. These are anxious moments for the Luton hero. Is Ramirez, even at this late stage, turning it around? That is not a knockdown, that's a slip. Earl, desperately tired, goes back to the neutral corner, and he's on unsteady legs. Ramirez senses it. Earl's got to buy time, got to hang on, get through to the bell.
Well, he's been hit and hurt in fights before, John. He knows how to survive. It's just a question whether that bell will sound quick enough.
This has been a Ramirez round, big time. And a lot of work for them to do in the corner of Graham Earl to staunch the flow of blood above that right eye. Big round for the South American and finishing it right on top.
Earl's got nothing left in this round, John.
And he pushes him back contemptuously with a shoulder charge and looks at his corner as he goes back, Ramirez, as much as to say, job done. That might just square the fight up. Terrific sustained attack from Angel Ramirez. And here came the shots which were to open up the cut. Oh, a clash of heads as well. Maybe that was what was involved as well. Yes, it was. It was that clash of heads that did it.
Yeah, John, and that took Earl right out of his stride. But the sheer work rate, the volume of Ramirez's punches also, they paid dividends for him, and there's no answer from Earl.
Mick Williamson in that corner is arguably the best cutsman in the game in Britain.
Arguably, John, I'd like somebody in my corner.
Graham Earl still on unsteady legs as he comes out. Ramirez will have seen that, I think. I don't think Earl has got a lot left. He's got to get through this last 3 minutes somehow, and he's all over the place, Duke.
I'd be inclined to agree with everything you've said there. He's got nothing left whatsoever. He needs to just try to get through this round. He's got to try and find some way to win this round.
Ramirez thinks he can take him out. He'll have been told that by his corner. Get out there and win this round and win it big. You get no favours in opposition territory. The blood starts again from that damaged eye of Graham Earl.
And the crowd really trying to raise Earl's performance if they can, keep him on his feet, try and reignite some passion in his blood, get him to work those hands, keep his chin down.
He's fighting on instinct now, is Earl. On desire and pride. There is not too much left in those weary legs.
And the cut's opened up again, John.
Ramirez is looking for the bingo punch. There goes a big right hand, followed by a left hook. Both scoring shots, both to the head. Earl does well to take them. That eye is an awful mess. This fight couldn't go a great deal further. It's a good job for Earl that this is the last round, and it's going big time once again in the direction of the South American.
He stopped another right hand to Earl.
Great drama here in the East End of London tonight. Tough fight, and Earl's taking an awful lot of headshots and being bullied around the ring.
Well, Ramirez, for me, John, is finishing like an express train.
He'll think that he's done enough to win this fight. Will Angel Ramirez. Looks as though it's going to go to the judges' cards. Just a minute to go. Stirring confrontation. Good job you've got the clock there in front of you on the screen, because I think you'll struggle to hear the bell. People are roaring on Graham Earl.
Well, the countdown's begun now. But Ramirez still in defiance, gritting his teeth.
Two left hooks from Ramirez onto the damaged eye of Earl. The crowd aren't going to like it if it goes against the Luton hero. That cut, remember, was opened up by a clash of heads. And Ramirez finishing strong once more.
been a really gritty fight, John.
What a tough way to earn a living. Really good fight, and those two guys are going to remember each other for a long time. Earl thinks he's won, Ramirez thinks he's won, both are being cheered around the ring. Tony Moreno, the coach of Angel Ramirez, showing that he's a pretty strong guy, carrying him around the ring single-handed, one-armed, and the South Americans think that they have done it. He certainly finished the fight very, very strongly. Well, I've got it absolutely level. I've counted back on my card. I've got that one level. I've scored it a draw. Earl had the better of the early rounds, and Ramirez came back strong. That's how I've got it. Come on, how do you got it, Duke? Get off the fence.
1 round to Ramirez.
1 round to Ramirez. Barry's thinking that Graham Earl has won it by 1 round. Could be as close as that. Maybe a split decision, you never know. That's how we've got it. Close, close fight. And still Ramirez snarls. Thinks he's got it. And the judges are having their scores tallied now by the WBU supervisors, and Michael Pass awaits the verdict. In a lot of ways, I think a draw would be a good result from that one. Crowd here would pay to see that one again. What price the rematch?
Yeah, they certainly would.
What a very good fight, and still an anxious wait continues for both men. Ramirez really thinks he's done it. Johnny Eames looking a little bit anxious, saluting the fans. And now we, I think, have got this verdict. Here's Michael Pass.
After 12 rounds of boxing, we have a unanimous decision. Judge Dave Paris scores the contest 115 to 113. Judge Carl Rogers sees the contest 116 to 112. And Judge Reg Thompson also scores the contest 116 to 112. All 3 judges in favor of the winner and new WBU's lightweight champion of the world from Luton, Graham the Duke Earl.
Earl celebrates, as do the fans. Ramirez shakes his head disconsolately. He thinks he's been robbed in there, and he's been told there, you won that fight. Earl goes across, and a lovely little show of mutual respect from the 2 men, but Graham Earl gets the title he craved by margins of 2 rounds and 2 of 4 rounds. 4 rounds, I have to say, I find a little bit mystifying. I don't think there's any way it was as wide as that. But 2 rounds, yep, wouldn't argue with that one, but Graham Earl given the verdict, and so this proud man from Luton, roared on by his army of fans, has got the belt that he craved.